Okay, so here we have Bring Science Alive. This is what the grade 2 textbook looks like online. So I'm in a student account that I've made up for myself. Um, so I'm just going to click on one of the Unit 1 Plant and Animal Survival lessons. You have three different options. You have the text, a notebook, and a challenge. So we'll start with the text. Okay, so here I have all information. This is what the intro slide looks like. If I click on the play button, it reads aloud to
Why do
students.
plants and animals live in some places and not in others? Science.
Okay, so that's what it would sound like. On this front page, there's no notes or anything, but we can click on one of the other lessons and you see what the student text will look like. And again, it will read aloud to students. If I click on main ideas, it highlights the main ideas that are important for students to remember in blue. I can add notes. So I might say habitats can be cold or hot, and I can save that note and it will stay in there, and then I can actually review my notes at the end. I can also quick and easy translate to Spanish. And now we see everything translated. I'm going to go back to my English version. We also have at the bottom of each page, and you can actually access it separately, you have an interactive tutorial where there's all different types of activities for students. So this one says select the appropriate term for each blank. Some habitats are hot, others are cold. When it gets too cold, some animals move. And then we can check our answers. And now that we've checked them, this is going to automatically submit to the teacher that the student did it. And then through the interactive student notebook, we have a similar activity where we can label the habitats as hot or cold habitats. So if I write in cold, we can move that over and drag and drop. You'll notice that now it says saved at 6:30. So that tells me that not only is it saved in my account, but that the teacher will know that I've started it. If I then want to stop this and go back to it later, I can actually just click on my notebook, and because it's saved, my work will show up in my notebook as well. Okay. So we also have reading challenges, which kind of check our reading for each textbook session. You're awarded points throughout each lesson. So in this lesson, it says to just answer the question. So this is kind of like a reading check. I'm going to click the 1 point. It says, because a polar bear has thick fur to keep warm, a polar bear could not live in we're going to say a hot habitat, and submit it. And it's telling me I've earned a point. Then I've also got investigations. Our investigations are lab activities, so these are the activities that would most likely be done in class, and this is the work that goes with it. They are not only in here, but we will also be receiving them in print. So if the teacher chooses to have the students work in the interactive notebook, they could do this part of the work and save it digitally, or if they choose to do it in print, they could just have that in text as well in the classroom. And then finally, we have our glossary cards, and those are a study tool for students so that in school or at home, if they want to quiz themselves on vocabulary, they have digital flashcards to do so.